Hey everyone! So if you read my latest article, thank you so much. And for those of you who haven't, don't worry because I'm making a video about it as well, because there was just so much I wanted to write and so much I wanted to say, and I didn't want to overwhelm you guys with too many words and in case you got tired of reading, so I thought this might be a little bit more entertaining. The song I had chosen to do was Because You Loved Me by Celine Dion. Right? And a lot of you might think like, oh my gosh, that's such a hard song. And yeah, it was, but it's a song I've always sang my entire life, and it's a song I really wanted to sing to my grandmother, you know, because singing was something we did together. And I was the first one up, I was opening the show, and they called my name, I went up there, and blink.
My student Anna Karen Gomez to come up. She will be singing Because You Loved Me by Celine Dion.
For all the times you stood by me, for all the truth that you made me see, for all the joy you brought to my life, for all the wrong that you made right, for every dream you made come true, for all the love I found in you. You know, I opened my mouth, some notes came out, but it did not sound good at all. I heard myself on the mic for the first time in years, and all I kept thinking was, this sounds horrible. Like, why on earth do I have such a nasty voice? And so of course, when you're singing those first few lines and that's all you're hearing about, it was really hard for me to focus on the song and focus on getting like good breath support and delivering a good performance, because I was just thinking about how awful I sounded. And then to make matters worse, the audience was so close to me and the lights were on. So every time I missed a note, every time, you know, my voice cracked or something, I saw the audience's reactions, and a lot of them were cringing, which just made me cringe so much more. And then to make matters worse, the song was so long, like it repeated the verse like 3 times. And by this time, I just wanted to be out. I wanted to run off the stage, but I couldn't, you know, because I was like, you know what, I'm here, like I'm already riding this roller coaster. I'm not gonna get off until it ends. You stood by me and I stood tall. I had your love, I had it all. I'm everything I am because you loved me. The truth, I was blessed because I was loved by you. And you know, and I didn't know this, but one of my co-workers was actually taking voice lessons there as well, so he was there to perform, and no, he was the only one cheering for me. I saw his face and he was like, yes, you can do it. Everyone else, like, well, of course, my grandmother, she didn't really understand, and her hearing's not that good anymore, so she was just smiling, happy to be there. My dad and my brother were trying to be supportive, but I could tell that they were like, oh my God. PJ was looking down. He didn't even look at me, so I just wanted to die. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so horrible. Can't believe I'm doing this. And then finally, thank God, after 4.5 torturous minutes, the song ended. I tried to do a gracious smile, did a little bow, didn't even wait for the claps, and I just like basically ran off the stage. And then I couldn't see, you saw the best in was in me, lifted me up when I couldn't reach, you gave me life cause you believed. I'm everything I am because you loved me. I'm everything I am because you love
loved me.
And then when I sat down, I just looked down and started to bawl. Like bawling, I couldn't stop crying because you know what? I'm such a perfectionist. And I always want to do everything the best that I can and do good, and I want people to be proud of me, and I want them to be impressed because I had been working so hard for so long, and that was important for me to show them, you know, that I was. But you know, it happens. It was my first time, and something that my professor told me was, you know, this isn't the final. This is a progress, you know, this is a progress report. This is to show how far you've come. And even though I didn't see it at the moment and I was so embarrassed and I was so disappointed in myself, I was like, you know what, it is. It's just progress, you know. The good thing about having such a sucky performance is that I can only go up from there. And thank God I did. I pushed myself to sing. We have this annual Christmas talent show with my mom's side of the family, and I got up there and I sang a different song, but I still sang, and I just tried to enjoy it. I tried to not be so perfect, but instead enjoy the music, enjoy the message of the song, enjoy being there, enjoying sharing the little talent I have of singing, but sharing the joy I have of it with my family and the people who were there. And to my surprise, it actually went pretty well. So I think that's the lesson of the story, you know, is like, even though you think you suck and you might have sucked for real, it's not the end, you know. If you enjoy it and it makes you happy, keep on doing it. So that's my little message for you. Don't be afraid to fail. You know, the only failure is not trying. And I think because of that performance, I'm a lot better and stronger person for it. So I feel like I'm going to be one of those people that participate in The Voice. Not that I'm going to participate in The Voice. No, but in the sense that they go up there and no one turns for them, but then they show up the following year and then they have 4 chairs turn for them. So wait till see you next year. Thank you guys. Talk to you soon.